Hello friends, welcome back to our session. We started talking about preparation methods about quantitative aptitude, right? So it's a continuation session. So we discussed a couple of models the other day. So today I'll be going for the next models here, okay? So stay tuned. Let's see how things are happening. Give me a second. So the second method we are talking about, the third method, right? We already solved the first two methods. The third method I'm talking. This is about the assumptions, right? How do we assume the numbers? Sometimes I see questions like this. There are two students, there are two guys A and B. They can complete a work in 30 days and then 60 days. With the help of C, they finish the work in 12 days. Now we'll be asked to find the number of working days in which C alone can complete the work. I know a lot of students going for this method 1 by 30 plus 1 by 60 plus C equal to 1 by X, then blah, blah, blah. These are kind of methods, right? But you know, it's a very lengthy task. It's too lengthy task. We need to have an alternate method. Let me identify the numbers here, that is 30, 60 and 12. If I look at the numbers 30, 60 and 12, let me go for their LCM. This is 5 times, this is 10 times, this is 2 times. Again, I'll go for 5, so that I'll be having 1 time, 2 time, 2 times. This is 2, 1 time, 1 time, 1 time. 6 5s are 30, 32s are 60. I'll assume total amount of work is 60 units. We have A, B, C, 30 days, 60 days, and you don't know how many days. All three put together can complete the work in 12 days, right? So when I'm taking the total work is of 60 units, my friends, you all can stay tuned here. In 30 days, this man is able to complete 60 units per day, 2 units. Similarly, if I look at this man B, in 60 days, 60 units per day, 1 unit. Then all three of them, right? All three of them in 12 days, 60 units, then per day, 5 units. I mean to say A plus B plus C in a day, they can do 5 units. Only A and B can do 2 units and then 1 unit. Automatically C has to balance the remaining 2 units. That is C efficiency is per day, we are talking about 2 units. Total 60 units of work at the rate of per day 2 units, he will be taking 30 days. The number of days C will be taking is 30 days here. So without going for the lengthy techniques, I'm just assuming from the total number of units and then I solve the problem. This is the best practice here. Is it only for this question? No, we have a lot of such questions here. For example, I know one question the other day, they said there is a triangle. In this triangle, they said ABC is a triangle. And for this triangle, they said D is the midpoint. They said E is the midpoint of BD. Then they said O is the midpoint of AE. We are asked to find AOC area to ABC area. What is the ratio? This is the question they are given. You all know I cannot use too lengthy techniques to solve the problem here. It's not a competitive exam. If you take a law kind of exam, you have how many questions? 150 questions to be solved in 2 hours time. IPMAT, you know the level of difficulty of questions is much more. You will not be able to solve the problems in a short span of time. You require time, right? But we all know that area of any triangle is half base into height. Simultaneously, you also know that if the base becomes half, the area will also become half. So I am taking a line for the base, this is half. I am taking another line for the half, this is half. I am taking another line, this also becomes half. So my area has to become half, half, half for 3 times. The lowest number divisible by 2 into 2 into 2 is 8. I will take whole triangle area is 8 units. Till now, okay? I am taking whole triangle area is 8 units. Why am I taking 8 units? I will explain again. There is one line half, there is another line half per base, there is another line half per base. That's why 3 times I have to make half. Now my total area I said is 8 units. You all can understand, because I am taking here D at the midpoint, this is 1/2. That's why the area of this part is 4 units. The area of this part is also 4 units. Agreed? Which part? ABD area is 4 units. Now, again, if I understand here, in this ABD 4 units, there is another half. That's why the 4 has to become 2 units. This is 2 units, this is 2 units. So if I understand AEC total triangle area 2 plus 4, 6 units. In 6, there is a half. 6 has to become 3. So this area, I mean to say AOC area is 3 units. OED area is also 3 units. So there is a 3 units for AOC. My answer is 3 by 8. Simply by assuming a number, I will be able to solve the problem. These are the kind of techniques we need to apply while we are solving the questions of assumption. And you will ask me a question, is it only for one question? No, it's not for one question. There are multiple methods wherein you will be able to solve the problem. The other day, in a law entrance exam, we saw this question here. The question is talking about this method. There are two guys, A and B. The ratio of ages is 2:3. After 16 years, the ratio of their ages is 10:13. We are asked to find the present ages. When I was discussing this question in the career launcher classes, I know a lot of students, the way they are solving it, majority of the students at the beginning level, they will take it as 2x and then 3x. Now you are talking about after 16 years, the new ratio is equal to 10 by 13, do cross multiplication, do whatever, you are getting the value. We don't have this much time. It's a too lengthy technique here. You need to have an alternate method in which we need to solve the problem, right? I'll apply this technique right now. My friends, tell me, if you have two friends having ages 10, 15 years, what the age gap? 5 years. After 5 years, their ages will be 15, 20. Then also the age gap is 5 years. After 10 years, it will be 20 and 25. Then also the age gap is 5 years. So my common sense is difference of ages between two candidates for any number of years is going to be same. If that is the logic here, in my first case 2 and 3 1 part difference, in my second case 10 and 13 there is a 3 parts difference. But my common sense tells me that the age gap has to be same. Either this has to be 3 or this has to be 1. Making this as 3 is very simple because I need to multiply the number by 3. 3 2s are 6, 3 3s are 9. Now for A, the age from 6 became 10. For B, from 9 it became 13. That is, you all can see that there is an increment of 4 parts in age. The increment happened because I am adding 16 years. You are all okay? I can see that there is an increment of 4 parts in ages due to adding 16 years. When 4 parts is 16 years, each part equal to how many years? 4 years only. So I can see that the first person having 6 parts, 6 4 the 24, the second person having 36. This is how you have to solve the problem. Any query, come down to Career Launcher. You can meet me at Career Launcher Centers in Hyderabad. I'm giving my contact number again. This is 970-355-6635. You can always reach me on this number. Got it? We will see the next one. The last method we are talking about, that is the pattern method here. The other day, I was watching one student asking me this question here. Sir, there is a number 2 power 75 divided by 7. I saw this question in my IP Math preparation. I want to know what is the remainder when 2 power 75 is divided by 7. It's a very simple. Do not make it as any kind of rule here. 2 power 1 2 divided by 7. The remainder is 2 only. 2 square 4 divided by 7. Remainder is 4 only. 2 cube 8 divided by 7. The remainder is 1 only. 2 power 4 16 divided by 7. Remainder is 2 only. 2 power 5 32 divided by 7. 4 7s are 28. 4 only. 2 power 6 you are talking about 64. 9 7s are 63. Remainder is 1 only. So what I have done is I solved a set of around how many numbers? 6 numbers. I can understand one common quality here for power 1 2, for power 2 4, for power 3 1. Again for power 4 the same remainder. For power 5 the same remainder. For power 6 the same remainder. That is after 3 steps it is repeating. After 3 steps it is repeating. After 3 steps it is repeating. For every 3 steps the cycle repeats here. What repeats here? For every 5 steps the cycle repeats here. Now every 3 steps in this case, I will take it as 1, 2, 3. The same is repeating here, right? So if I take a power 1, 2, 3, again for power 4, I'll get the same remainder. If I take here 1, 2, 3, 4, for power 4, I'm getting the same thing here. So what I'll do is, I will take every 4 steps as one round. Or let's use the word one cycle, no problem. Now I will say there is a number 75, 2 power 75. I will identify how many cycles are there. What is one cycle? One cycle is equal to 4 steps here. I'll divide by 4. 18 4s are 72. I am at 3 steps. That is, I completed 18 cycles. I am at step number 3. 1, 2, 3. I am at step number 3. So my answer for this question is going to be what? It is remainder 1. My answer for the question is remainder 1. It's not one question. We will solve few more questions here. You can understand in a better way. For example, they gave me a question. 3 power 68 divided by 8. What is the remainder? 3 power 1, 3 divided by 8, 3 remainder. 3 squared 9 divided by 8, 1 remainder. 3 cube 27 divided by 8, 3 8s are 24. 3 power 4, 81 divided by 8, 1. What you can understand is, for every even power of 3, it is 1. For every odd power of 3, it is 3. Now look at 68. What is the power here? Even number. Because it's an even number, the remainder is going to be 1. It's a very simple question. It's a very simple question. Is it happening only for this question? You take few more questions here. You see the same logic there. For example, they gave me a problem like, there's a question given like 2 power 67 divided by 9. What is the remainder? 2 power 1, 2 divided by 9, 2 remainder. 2 square 4 divided by 9, 4 remainder. 2 cube 8 divided by 9, 8 remainder. 2 power 4, 16 divided by 9, 7 remainder. There's a negative remainder concept as well. I'm not going deeper, which we will discuss in the classrooms, okay? 2 power 5, 32 divided by 9. What is the remainder? 3 9s are 27, 5. 2 power 6, 64 divided by 9. What is the remainder? 1. My logic is for 2 power 6, the remainder is 1. It's a very simple number. Now I will solve this question this way. 2 power 67, extract the power here, divided by 6. 11 6 are 66 plus 1. That is 11 6 in the sense 11 cycles are already done. I am at step number 1. For a step number 1, what is the last reminder? 2. So the reminder for this problem is 2. The reminder for the problem is 2. This is how you create patterns. So my friends, when you look at few set of questions, it is fairly important for us to understand the pattern of the question. The moment you understand the pattern of the questions, solving the question becomes much easier. I hope you understood this one. This is how you are preparing for quantitative aptitude and then data interpretation problems. So simultaneously, we will also kickstart the topic-based questions here. So stay tuned, subscribe the channel, watch the videos carefully, which will help you really to crack your competitive exams like law, IPM, CAT, BBA, BBM, and then CUET kind of entrance exams. Okay, thank you.